Welcome, it's me, Percita, and this is Percita's Paradox. So here we are. It is Thursday, feeling pretty good. First things first, though. Who broke spring? It is freezing in California all of a sudden. I mean, we were fantastic in the high 70s, 80s, sun beaming, feeling good. Today, it's like 49 degrees, and the mile per hour in the wind situation is like 45 miles per hour. So whoever broke spring, I'm going to need you to fix it real quick. It's supposed to get hotter, but these last 2 days, my God, it has been ridiculous. And guaranteeing you, I live in the higher desert of California, meaning Southern California. So I'm about a good 35, 40 minutes outside of LA. But even then still, it was raining in LA yesterday. And you know, it supposedly never rains in Southern California. Not been the case. So first things first, had to touch on that. Outside of that, if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate you being here today. And I, of course, appreciate your time and cherish it. If you are an OG, as always, thank you for coming week after week, Tuesday after Thursday. So appreciate you. So today, let's talk. Let's really hone in, all BS aside. Let's talk. What is the deal with wanting things but not wanting to do the work for them? And that's really the question. And I'm asking that because I'm hearing so often people are still trying to get what I like to call participational points for living. And it's just not that way if you are really trying to tell yourself that greatness is what you're looking for. So let's just put it out there. Are you willing to do the work? Seriously, are you really willing to do the work? And not only do the work, but do the work consistently in a dedicated manner, even when you don't want to, even when it feels fairly difficult, even when you're in a position where it's an easier road to just do something else altogether, or to make an excuse, or to blame someone, or whatever it is. And I really want to talk about it and just make it really short and sweet today, because I don't need to get on you about something you already know. So I refuse to do that on this particular video. But I do want you to understand that we're watching you. We're paying attention to your words, and we're paying attention to your effort. And when I say we, I mean you're paying attention to yourself, and I'm sure the people around you are paying attention. Some of them are willing to tell you that you're not doing it. Others are not. I'm not going to say anything more than you know what you're doing and what you're not doing. So today, I want you to be accountable to yourself and understand that doing the work is everything. I mean, even when we're talking about societal things right now, we're talking about, the socioeconomic scenario, racism, anything. The truth is, it's what will it take for people to understand that you are accountable for your actions, be it good or be it bad. So even in regards to that, even in regards to something just so tragic to the human race of people, it truly boils down to just one word. And that one word is accountability. Plain and simple. So when we're talking about, are you willing to do the work? Then the work becomes the accountability of what it is that you're speaking and spewing and manifesting and putting on your vision board and complaining about and all of those other things. Your accountability within that is the determining factor on if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. So do away with the mentality of not comprehending that greatness is an accountable action. Understand that bad stuff is also an accountable action. Either way, the key word is accountable. You're going to be responsible for whatever it is, be it good or be it bad. So wouldn't it be advantageous to you to be on the good side of the spectrum? So when I'm looking at the comments and I'm listening to people who have reached out to me and spoken about what they want to do with themselves, or how they want to move in their lives, or how they think what I'm saying is fantastic. And some of you who still feel as if it's not fantastic at all. And I'm good with all of that, because I can take the criticism when it's coming from a place of bettering me, right? If you're just taking the time to be accountable, to be a negative person, or to be the person that just wants to chime in a non-loving perspective, then that's something different. I'm coming from a loving place in saying to you, you're telling me what you want. You're telling me that you want to do it. You're telling me that you're willing to do the work, but your actions are not showing up. Now, I'm just going to say it is very necessary for you to really watch this video over and over again. Even put it in your morning regime, this particular video, and just ask yourself, am I doing the work? Then ask yourself, am I in an expectational place with other people that is bigger than the effort that I am willing to put into myself? That is the absolute worst thing on the planet, to look at someone else in your life, especially people that you claim that you love, and expect them to work harder for you than you're willing to work for yourself. Now, everybody knows how complicated it is just to simply live within yourself, right? Just to wake up and just be in a space of just you. That's hard in itself. So to then put the burden on someone else, to then tell them that they're responsible for your moods or your actions or your happiness, is not only irresponsible, but you're just pushing the accountability to somebody else. And, some people, who really have a great manipulative skill, we all manipulate, let me say that. But the person who utilizes it for that manner understands very well that it is just a matter of stepping on someone else to feel better about yourself. And I've become a strong believer in understanding that people who function in that manner, people who act malicious, know they're acting malicious, right? So it's always funny when people go like, I don't really think that they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing because it takes a lot of effort to be that way. So understand that the same effort that it takes to be that way is the exact same effort it would take to be in a positive place. So I am pushing today. Don't put that pressure on people to try to make you happy when you're not willing to do the work for yourself. How would you be able to tell someone how to make you happy if you've not done the work yourself? You won't know what that takes. You won't know what it is. You don't know what it is to be in a space of being in any bliss because you've not achieved it within yourself. People are only going to be in a directive place. Again, it is difficult enough for people to try to figure out what makes themselves tick, but to have to try to figure out somebody else is just ridiculous. So I am begging people, pleading with you even, do the work. If you want the greatness, do the work. If you don't want the greatness, then do not sit here and pretend that you're shocked when things don't work out the way you want because you didn't do the work. Not because your hookup didn't come through or your plug didn't come through. They don't have to come through. They're the plug. That means they've done the work. That means that they have what you need. So it's a little dynamic that's different. When you're still in search of something and you're not on that plane, then it means you haven't gotten yourself to a place where you then can make a judgment call if you want to do something. So no matter what it is, be it you're in school, be it your job, be it a boyfriend, girlfriend, a prospective husband or wife, whatever it is, you have to do the work. And the work is not making them happy. The work is making yourself happy and then allowing that to illuminate around people, to want to be attracted to it. Greatness attracts itself, same way negativity attracts itself. So be very conscious of what you're doing and then do it. And then be accountable for the actions you make, be it good or be it bad. Stop looking for participational accolades. Stop looking for people to give you highlights when you say, I'm trying. I'm working on it. Finish it. Look for the accolade at the end. No runner has ever stopped in the middle of the race and said, hey, look at me. I made it to the Olympics, right? I'm in the race. That's not where you stop and you get the accolade. I'm not telling you to not feel good about it. I'm telling you that's not where you stop to get the accolade. So if you consciously understand what I'm saying and you really want to be better, just do that. Simply be better. So, as always, that's all I wanted to come on and say. You know that I love you from the bottom of my spirit, and I'm wishing you all well. All I want from you is to do 3 things. Live your life authentic. Always remember to like, share, and comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, do all those great things. But remember to live your life authentic. As always, you have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.